What's up, it's Bladen. We're moving on to Beacon 2, which is a very mechanically demanding level. So get ready to put your gamer face on. We're going to hit space here. We're going to sprint to the right and immediately slide down this railing, jump off, and follow this slide up string that I'm doing here. Take a crouch kick off that. Kind of messed up there. I'll show that again. Slide down the railing, jump off at that break there. Crutch kick, slide off the railing. I like to try and bonk my head there, but sometimes it's just kind of hard. It's like surprisingly hard to hit. Crutch kick, bonk. If you don't bonk, you can try and go for half slide. So you want to make sure when you're sliding down this railing on the side here that you don't go on this this metal part. And you also don't want to go on the stairs here because they're not able to slide, they won't give you speed. So we jump off at this break right here, and then we hit our head on the pipe. Jump off straight to the left, into the doorway just like that. Crutch kick, slide down. You can also slide off the grunt's head here, I think. Just strat that I think I see Zleek do a lot of the time. It might be a bit more comfier because you don't have to bonk your head when you do it like that. So you can try that out if you want. But you come through here, and we get to these walls. If you're going like 40 to like mid 50-ish, there's a specific route that you want to take, and there's another route if you're going like 60-ish or like high 50s. So if you're going kind of slow, take the right wall, crouch kick, left wall, crouch kick. Right wall, crouch kick, tap strafe. More tap strafes, crouch kick, crouch kick, crouch kick. Double dump tap strafe into here, and we grab the softball. So let's show that again. So right wall, crouch kick, left wall, crouch kick. Skip that, right wall, tap strafe. Double dump tap strafe, crouch kick. You can skip that wall on the right and come over here. That's a bit better of a line. But with how fast crouch kicks are, I don't know if it's worth to like come on the extra wall just for the extra speed. You can do whatever you want, but you come in here, pick up the softball once again. So if you're coming through there at like 60, the line is a bit different. I'll try and get a clip here. Like high 50s or high 60, you go to the left wall immediately, crouch kick, and then right wall. You only take 2 crouch kicks there, and then you keep tap strafing around. Same old, grab the softball. So since we grab the softball, we're going to... Well, actually, there's 2 strats you can do here. You need to do kill room over here, which I have no idea how to do. I tried to learn a strat for it, but I couldn't really figure out how this room works, so I couldn't get anything consistent. But generally, you just want to go in there, kill like 5 or 6 guys, I think it is, and the door will open and you go through. That's like a beginner, like very slow strat though. So what I'm going to teach you instead is... Kill room skip, or KRS. So we come over to... Okay, that was not supposed to happen. That was really weird. Oh, what even was that? Okay, that's what's supposed to happen. The screen should go black. You get put over here. Also should note, if you don't get the checkpoint here, it's probably because you went under the bridge like here. You don't want to do that because you risk missing the checkpoint, although you can get it. I wouldn't bother risking it though. So we come into kill room skip here. We're going to be facing this way. So I just flick to the right and double jump. And I kind of climb up this pipe a little bit. I try to aim for like this white line here. You can go either like right on the white line or a little bit to the right. I kind of like going a bit to the right because it gives me a pretty direct line through here. That was a bad wall jump. You want to try and get, I don't know if it's like an edge boost or an end boost off this thing, but it like kicks you off, like when you get to the other side, and if you jump off at that spot, it'll give you an extra boost. So I'll try and show it here. You want to go like 40 or 41 off of it. So 37 is like the slow version. So yeah, 40 or 41, that's what we want to get. My line was pretty bad there though. So yeah. Get 40 speed there. And we softball boost all the way across. It's a little tight. We'll climb up on the pipe a little bit. Get kicked off. And the softball boost is like very particular here. I think KRS is like 80% dependent on your softball boost, like where it's placed and how you time it. And it's like 20% strafing afterwards. So ideally what I look for when I do the softball boost is I shoot it right when I get across this pipe. And you want to shoot it like kind of low, although not super low. And you want to get it to as close to the wall edge as possible. I'm trying to show it here. At the pipe, close to the wall edge, strafe. At the very least, you should be able to grab this side of the wall consistently. If you're very fast, you can kind of just take another crouch kick off of here and keep speed all the way through. That's kind of hard though. You need a lot of speed and height for that. So I'll show this again. Climb up a little bit, get kicked off. And even with 45, if you get good strafing, you can still grab the wall over here. I'll try and show this a few more times. Climb up a little bit, get kicked off. And that pipe's actually kind of annoying because you gotta like strafe around it. But that makes this trick a little weird, I'll admit. Down and at the edge. I like to C-feb off. You can also do like a crouch kick version of this. That is like pretty hard, but some people might find it more consistent. With enough speed and keep speed all the way through. That was a bit too far to the right, but I can still make it work. Shoot at the edge, a little bit below. And you can fly across. You really want to make sure you're getting like good strafes through the air here. Do the wall jump arc, strafe back around. At the very least, it usually should be enough to at least like grab the wall here, because the death plane here is like super high. You die like very high up there. But yeah, that's kill room skip. So there is like another harder way to do this, which saves like only a second in full game, I'm pretty sure. So I'll try and show that off. Actually, I don't even switch saves for this. So you actually do softball this. So when we come around this hallway, as before, you actually just kind of go in that corner and turn around immediately. We just want to hit the trigger there, because that prevents the game from soft locking. And then you go to the death warp immediately. And then you don't actually have the softball here, so this skip comes a little bit harder. But it's pretty much the same setup. Except we're going to crouch kick instead. And I didn't get a lot of speed there, so I had to grab the side. I'll try and show it. With keeping speed, although it is really hard, because you need like a very good crouch kick here. So that's like a perfect one. You get a firstie, and you go like 54 off of it. That's like pretty much perfect. So same setup on the white line. Crouch kick. That was like another firstie, I'm pretty sure, so that's pretty good. And you keep speed all the way through here. So that is a very hard trick. That's called softball-less. But yeah, this is KRS. It's a pretty hard skip. Although with a bunch of practice, you can make it consistent. But I wouldn't worry about it too much. If you're having a lot of trouble with it, just do kill room. You come through this hallway here and get to the same spot. So I'm gonna make I'll make a quick save here. But generally, if you grab the wall here, you just kind of hop around to this side, C-fib off. I can just take some crouch kicks through here. Alternate between the walls. Tap strafe around here. Strafe kick off of that. Go into the up trap and we hit the button. I'll show that again. Simple crouch kicks back and forth. Tap strafe. You can go over the railing there if you want to. If you're slow enough, you can kind of just tap strafe all the way around with no problem. Usually if you're keeping speed from kill room skip though, I'm not going to be able to show it here because my quick save is already gone. But you can come through the corner over there barreling like 80 kilometers an hour. can get pretty high speeds. And in that case, you're pretty much always going to have to take the right wall. This tap strafing around that is very hard. You need another softball boost there if you want. Come up and hit the button. As soon as we get up here, we're going to start reloading our softball if you have no, or if you're missing any bullets. Make a quick save up here. We're going to slide off, strafe around. Might want to tap ass a little. Softball boost here. Crutch Kick off that wall. And you want to shoot to the right of the Marvin, because this fan draft is actually going to push our softball bullet to the left. So we want to shoot to the right of the Marvin, and it should just kill him. If you're doing softball, so you don't need to use the softball. You can just use the hold on, I think it's the wrong quick save. Okay, yeah. If you're doing softball, you can just use the Eva for it, because it has a really big spread and it's hit scan. The same strat. I just shoot him a few times. It's actually a bit easier. And then come up here, when you pick up the arc tool, this is kind of the gimmick for the beacon chapter. When you shoot stuff, it makes it turn off. So the basic strat here is we're just going to turn off the fan immediately. And either Crouch Kick or C-Fib off this. Not bonk the roof there. Tap strafe around here. And you come into this fan draft. And you come up here. The fast strat here is either you can mantle this, which is called God Mantle, or you can hit the roof, that's called Mayo Bonk. So you keep your horizontal momentum all the way through. Generally, if you're a beginner though, that's gonna be very hard to hit because it requires like pretty precise strafing. So if you're a beginner, you want to go for like the wall here, or the wall on the other side. That's probably gonna be the most consistent strat for you. If you like royally mess up here, and you like kind of get stuck like under this ledge, there's two options you can do. You can come into this box, grab this, tap strafe out, grab this wall, come back up like that. Or a much more simpler option, just jump back down, hit the fan again, and retry. Either of those work. I'm going to show another strat for that other Archel room. You can softball boost here, tap strafe, Crutch Kick, shoot to the right of the Marvin. We got another strat here. So you can actually get boosted by this fan draft and carry the speed all the way through this corner. So I kind of just wing it. It's very much a feel strat, so I'm going to try my best to explain it. That's going to be pretty hard. I just slide jump. I wait for it to push me a little bit, and then I shoot the arc tool to turn it off. If you don't turn it off, you're going to get flung all the way to the right side here. You're going to die every time, so you have to turn it off like pretty quickly. Tap straight back in. And it keeps the beat all the way through. I actually like to double jump on this fan draft here. I don't think a lot of people do it, but I do think it's faster. It makes it easier to line up either God Mantle or Mayo Bonk, because you're not trying to do like a super wide strafe into this room. But yeah. This fan boost is pretty hard. I wouldn't worry about if you don't get it or not. I just gotta throw myself at it. Turn it off as I get boosted. If you're not getting any boost from the fan here, you're turning it off too early. If you're getting pushed like 70 or 80 into the side here where you bonk and you're doing it too late, you want to get like 60 or 50 here. That's like ideal. And they can land like near the top of the stairs here and tap strafe around. Also, I forgot to mention, if you get stuck down here when you're trying to get over here, you can either come up the stairs here, which is kind of slow, or we can come on these screens. There's an invisible wall here. And you just come up and kill the Marvin. Sorry, it's hard to remember like all the backup strats one by one. But I'll try and go back to do them when I remember. So you kill the Marvin, get the arc tool, fan boost and get it there. If you actually die here, it's actually not the death. If you get like a quick spawn death, you just want to take it, because it's going to put you back at the top of the ledge here. If you checkpoint reset, there's a chance that you actually go all the way back to the button up there. So you do not want to checkpoint reset if you die in this room. I'll try this one more time. Slide. No boost, that's fine. You can grab the wall here if you get enough speed. You can like C-flip off of here to save it. Open that. Double jump up here. I like to go for God Mantle, because I usually do softball this. But Mayo Bonk is usually going to be better if you have softball. You can softball boost right after. There we go. That's kind of what God Mantle looks like. It wasn't very proper though. So yeah, that's God Mantle. It's nice if you get like a really short animation. You can also get like a long animation where it like takes like another half second, which is kind of slow. It's not the end of the world. It's better than getting stuck all the way up here. And the Maya Bonk is going to be pretty similar. Try to get it here. It's going to be tough for this quick save that I set up. Basically, you want to hit this corner right here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it because I have a weird line coming into here. But yeah, that's the general line you want to take. So I usually just go for God Mantle. That's good enough for me. C-Fib off this wall. These guys are in my way. I'm actually just going to kill them. And redo... What? Okay, I completely lost track of them there. So you come up here. If you get Mayo Bonk, you're just going to softball boost, slide hop through here. If you don't have softball, or if you get God Mantle, you're going to come on this wall, C-Fib off. You're also going to want to cloak here so the stalkers don't shoot you. I like to take the C-Fib off the wall here. If you have softball, you can boost here. Come all the way around. There's also a Crutch Kick that I like to do here as well. I like to go off that little blue thing there. It's not really that important though. So you come into here, you turn off this light that puts up the wall. Come over here, slide hop. Oh, I kind of bonked there, whoops. Come over here, slide hop. There's like a fast slide up strat that I like to go for here. You like slide hop here and tap strafe around, but it's a bit random whether it works or not. You usually just get pushed back. But on rare occasion, you kind of keep speed through the entire thing. Just kind of like why I like going for it. So we turn off this, and there's like all sorts of different strats that we get to over here. This is going to lead in directly to Heatsink Skip. We're going to be skipping this room and just jumping all the way across. So we need pretty good speed for that. I think the most common way that people do this trick is with a Frag Boost. I'm going to show the setup that I use to get to like this corner roughly. I pull the frag as soon as I come around the corner. Double jump tap strafe. Ideally you want to land with the railing there and jump off. Tap strafe, throw it down. You get boosted across. If you land on the railing, I like to hold like back and left. You kind of just like slot right into it. It's kind of neat. You'll pull it after the wall there. Double jump tap strafe. And I actually do a diagonal double jump there. Just so you know. You want to throw it like kind of early there. That would have worked if I had enough speed. Okay, there we go. That's a really good one. There's another variation of the frag boost I can do here. I think you want to pull it on like the yellow line. Then you throw it off the door there. I haven't done this in a while though, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. You want to like bounce back and hit you as you jump across. All the frag boosts here are like a little bit finicky. If you're a beginner, I wouldn't suggest going for these. Yeah. Get boosted across just like that. And there's also a softball boost strat here. That was a bit weird. You want to get like boosted by the softball boost as you exit the room here. So shoot it down. Extended slide up and strafe all the way around. You can grab it and climb up. I wouldn't suggest going for softball boost though. It's kind of inconsistent and slower than any of the frag boosts. The beginner strat here is going to be just climb up this door here, C-Feb off, and jump all the way around. There is a bit of a faster way to do that I came up with, if you want to try it out. I turn left here immediately, I take a C-Feb off this, tap strafe, and then crouch kick to the finish. If you mantle up on this this ledge, you can just slide down. You want to hit this door here, because there's actually a trigger that is required for progressing through the level. So you actually have to hit that. You're going to hit an invisible wall later on in the level. Just make sure you come in here. You're going to pop out, make sure you still have the arc tool out. I'm actually going to let me make a quick save here. So you grab this pipe, grab that metal thing, come on this pipe, and you come up here. That's going to lead into the final section of the level, which is just a bunch of fans. So just like that. Getting the wall jump off this yellow pipe is kind of weird, because sometimes they'll have enough height to just immediately wall run on this, and sometimes they'll have like low heights where you have to like walk here and then wall run. Just be mindful of that. So we come up here, get this, and we just slide on in. You gotta be careful not to enter the fan draft there too early, because we actually need to wait for that that grates to hit this out of the way. If you hit that grates too early, you'll actually just die. So you don't want that to happen. Just wait a second, come through here, and basically just try to do some basic wall kicks. You come down here. So there's a cool strat you can do here called what's it called? Great Mantle. This is a setup for it. So you want to like get like a small mantle on this ledge, ideally. Click to the left. And if you look, and you go all the way to the edge of the platform and you look left, you can mantle this grate that flies off and go super fast. Let me try and get it here. I sometimes like to go off the audio cue too. You can kind of hear it like shaking around there. You want to like jump up slightly after that. Yeah, like that. You get a huge speed boost all the way through here. Pretty sick, but it's a very hard trick to hit. The thing is, you don't really lose any time going for it. So I would try it out, no matter what skill level you're at, because it can pretty much only save time. Yeah, that's Great Mantle. There's actually some tighter lines that you can take through this entire fan sequence here. We call it corner cut specifically. This is what it looks like for the most basic strat at least for corner cut. So you just kind of, right when you get to that corner, you jump off the wall, tap strafe, and then double jump tap strafe all the way through those beams. So a lot of tap strafes just back to back. You can kind of squeeze right through there. There's actually much better lines you can take here if you do spam strafing. So I'll try and show those off now. Let me actually just make a quick save up here. The spam strafe there. And I like to come all the way to that wall. So that's a really nice line if you're good at spam strafing at all. It's very hard to hit though. Oh, there's another mantle. You can actually corner cut with Great Mantle if you spam strafe. It's really hard though. So spam strafe again. And I'm doing a diagonal jump on that second tap strafe, by the way, just so you know. I'll show that again. All the way around. Then we come into the end here. And there's a whole another sequence of movements that we can do here. Alright, so coming into the end of the fan sequence, we're going to do what's called fast fans. You kind of get a right angle here, tap strafe around, and you wall jump off, or crouch kick off. Actually, not crouch kick, just do a normal wall kick. I don't know why, but I find Crutch Kicks there to be a little weird. Crutch Kick off the fan, and you carry the speed all the way to the door. Show it again here. So tap shift across. Come over, turn the fan off. Turn all the fans off, actually. Carry the speed through. They do stair slide. Just basically, you come on like the left line of the left side of this middle line. And just sprint and spam jump all the way up. And I like to slide like a little bit forward at the top, so I can squeeze into the doorway. So I'll show that again. Right side, left side. Turn the fan off. Spam jump and sprint. Forgot to slide there. That's about what it looks like. I'll show this one more time. You can get pretty high speeds with this, but it's pretty hard. So yeah, you can go like 60 all the way through here. Just decent. And if you lose speed there, you can just like C-fib off the doorway. That's fast fans. That's like the most basic way to go through that room. If you like lose speed at the end here, you can just not go for it. You can just like turn off the fans and just take like some basic crutch kicks here. And it's still not even that slow. You can still get like 60 by the end. That's really not that bad compared to fast fans. And same strat. Get to the end of the level. There's another variation of fast fans called Fizzy Fans. Remember how we did that arc tool boost kind of like halfway through the level? We got boosted by the fan and carried the speed through. We're actually going to do this again on these last set of fans. Setup is a lot more precise. I'll try and show it once here. You get like a huge speed boost. I just got like 100 there, which is very good. And it's just like a level up from fast fans, if I'm being honest. So the lineup I like to use for Fizzy Fans, and honestly this works for fast fans too. Come on like this middle line here. I jump across, tap shift a little bit. I want to hit like this cross right here. And then just kind of fall off the wall. I don't jump or anything, I don't wall bump. I just hold right. Tap strafe, hold right. I diagonal jump and tap strafe into the fan there. It's a very hard strat, so I'm going to try and go through it a few times. Tap strafe, hold right. Diagonal jump, tap strafe. Wall kick. Turn off both fans. And just blaze on through. Very hard, but very fast strat. I love doing this strat. Very epic. The middle line, hit the cross, hold right. And keep speed through. Don't miss the wall kick though. Once again, I don't really like doing crutch kicks here. I find them like very weird to hit for some reason. Whoops. If you're doing Fizzy Fans, you don't want to turn that off. So middle line, hold right. Tap strafe. Fly all the way across. And stair slide as usual. Sprint, spam jump, and slide and get to the top. I'm gonna be honest, I have like no idea how to like not bonk the door frame at the end there. It just feels like kind of random. Or not random, but like very dependent on like your speed and the setup you get. To the point where like you can't really control it. Can't really control it that well. I'll try and show this a few more times. Middle line, tap strafe. I got a bit of a weird line up there, but you can still make it work. As long as you're getting like that good like diagonal jump, tap strafe into the first fan, you can usually make it work and get a lot of speed. So 80 or 90 here is pretty good speed to have. You get like Super Saiyan and get 100 or even more. That's very hard to get. Tap shift cross, hold right. Diagonal jump, tap strafe. We'll kick off those two. And just stair slide to the end. I think there's like another way you can take the line at the end. You can actually just skip the last wall kick there in the fan. Whoops. Sometimes I like slide down the wall there. I don't know why that happens. That'll definitely happen if you do a C-fib. Don't C-fib in here at all. Because it makes you like slide down walls for some reason. If you get like a weird boost, you can actually just skip past the fan and kind of just curve all the way back around. That's a bit tough to get though. But yeah, that's Fizzy Fans. Stair slide up. If you lose speed here, you just grab the wall, C-Feb off, grab the wall again, C-Feb, and then carry it up like that. But yeah, that's Beacon 2. Very hard level. Good luck with this. You're gonna have to practice a lot because there's just so many hard strats in this level. But yeah, that's Beacon 2. Gonna move on to Beacon 3, which is just another hard level. It's kind of just banger after banger. So yeah, that's gonna be the next video. So see ya.